Hi guys and welcome to Entertainment Recap of the Week. Well, weekend. As usual, I'm your host, Dear Marachi, and no long talk. Let's just get right into it. So, first and foremost, Everybody Loves Jennifer has been hitting the screens. And this is not about Everybody Loves Jennifer, the movie. This is about Funke Akindele herself. And she's getting her bags. She's getting her bag. Like, I feel like for the past how many weeks, Auntie Funke, Miss Funke, whichever one, has been in the news from either she's talking about, don't do piracy for her films, or talking about how good her film has done. I mean, go and watch the recent video that I just did on how many millions she made in 3 days. 3 days. He would not let that movie rest. In 3 days, most of the cinema sold out. That's what I'm here to talk about. So now she just recently signed a collaboration deal with Exclusive Smile, which is a dental clinic. And I mean, she's basically doing every single thing. What's she not doing? Is he philanthropy? Is he acting? Is he producing? Is he singing himself? She did. Please, like I said and I've said over and over again, can we give this woman her flowers? Next on my list is Shino Peters, talking about being ordained as a Christian and all of that. But before we even get into that, when I read this news, I'm like, do I know this person? I had to start asking the elderly people in my life, the older generation, because I don't think I was born. All these 2001, 2000 babies were not born when he was alive, but he was he is an Afro Juju musician, and then he was talking about how he was ordained a bishop in accordance with God's directive. So now it's like you switched from worldly music, although he did say that in his songs, his songs are taken from hymns. So it was God's call. Let me just read it, because now I don't like to give you half-baked gist. He said, the Almighty God said that I should be made the first bishop in the Cherubim and Seraphim Church of God. He told the leaders of the church. God said, this is because I'm the only musician who has been consistent in using the hymns in my music and performances. With this, I have won many souls for Christ. You know, my music is usually taken from the hymns. And I tried to dodge the ordination for a while until God finally got me arrested. Well, I'm not God, neither am I the man. So I cannot say whether what he's saying is the actual truth or whether he's just saying, because a lot of people come out to just say. But should I say thank Jesus that his soul has been arrested, because I don't know, say he also spoke about his career, talking about how he expressed his satisfaction over his growth, and he also appreciated God in guiding him over the years. He said, I am fulfilled, I am contented. The only thing I always ask my Creator for now is to keep me more enlightened in his word and the grace to get closer to him. There's absolutely nothing I want to ask again than to continue to give thanks to God for my achievements so far. By his grace, when I go down memory lane, I think about those I started the journey of life together who are no more. I remain grateful for my Creator. Moving on, because I have no idea what I want to say. I have no idea what I want to say on this Shino Peters matter again. But yes, he has moved from being an Afro Juju musician to a bishop in Cherubim and Seraphim Church. Now, singer Chidozie God's Favor. I wish I could do like a vox pop and ask you guys who that person is, because majority of you don't know the name don't know the original names or the best given name of most of your artists. Anyway, that is Fave. And she just graduated from OAU with a law degree. Sister is in her bag's bags. You know, when I see people, artists, celebrities say that they're not going to school anymore, they drop out and then they just chase their career, and they are doing extremely well in their career. When I now see the ones that are going to school and dealing with the fame and still still going far in their career, now I can move my cap for you and do three-way salute, because I mean, law. Even me that nobody don't sabi me so far. I cannot juggle law and say that I'm a celebrity, I'm a musician, I'm dropping songs. She knows that sang that I can't tell you're feeling the pressure. That song that's still trending till now. Do you know how many? That song has even gone so far. So now imagine you see her outside and you're running outside. Somebody's reading her book or she's in school dealing with the distractions. Imagine you're having classmates whereby you're already a popular person. It's not like you graduated and you became popular and they're like, oh, I went to school with this girl. No, it's that you are inside that class. You are dropping hits and you're going to school. And I know she's not the only one. I mean, Purple Speedy just graduated the other day. I feel like these people don't even show up to school. Maybe they just write the exams or pay somebody to do it for them. But who knows? Is she going to be practicing law? I have no idea yet. But I mean, when there's updates on that, trust me, I'm going to come back and talk about it. Now, moving on, we have Tonto Dike, who raised awareness about a new scam method. According to her, the scam typically involves someone falsely accusing a victim of making a fake transfer for a purchase. Now, she said, new scam alert, beware, someone could approach you in public, crying and wailing, accusing you of making a fake transfer for something you allegedly bought. A crowd gathers, tensions arise, and you're forced to either pay up or rush facing jungle justice. Now, imagine the embarrassment, wasted time, potential property loss, or even harm to yourself before any help arrives. Stay vigilant and stay safe, because outside is wild these days. I mean, aside from this, there are so many things. Other people that are coming to come and meet you to help them with just 100 or 200 naira, their transfer money is not complete, they are going to so and so place. You now answer them, and then that's one chance. They are carrying to go where you don't know. You're not following somebody where you're. Because, like, be vigilant. That's the best thing I can even say. There are too many scam things, too many ways to enter one chance. All the methods that we know, people are coming out with newer ways of things like this. People are getting more creative. They're getting more creative in kidnapping. I mean, it's first of all, it's even December time, and then this year has been a lot. Everybody's hungry. They're looking for ways to end their hunger. So now see this one, they will say that you bought something, whereas you don't even know whether you bought or not. But before you even start opening your mouth and to talk, everybody has gathered. Where do you want to start from? You either pay for something you don't even know about, or then please be vigilant. Be very, very vigilant, so you not be a victim to all these things this December. Better still stay inside your house. Moving on, Big Brother Naija star Tasha finally came out to talk about why she relocated to the UK. Now, if you remember earlier on in this year, a few months ago, to be precise, she relocated, and somebody was now saying, oh, why she running to the UK, blah, 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 blah. I don't know, I can't remember the response she gave, but she didn't really talk about it. So now she has come out to say, during an interview with Madam Joyce, if you know Madam Joyce, she is Grace Ajilore's sister, but aside from being Grace Ajilore's sister, she's a popular UK podcaster, influencer, yada, yada, yada. All right. So Tasha highlighted limited financial prospects within Nigeria's influencing space as a major factor in her decision to relocate. I mean, first and foremost, we already know how it is in this country. Everything's so like. So Tasha said, I relocated to the UK because I have conquered the whole of Nigerian markets. I don't know. I'm not the one doing business brand deals with her, so I can't say that is true if that is not true. But drag her if she's lying. Anyway, she says, relocating to the UK doesn't mean I'm not going to do Nigerian deals. If the offer is good, why not? The influencing scene in Nigeria looks so beautiful, but behind the scenes it's not as beautiful as it seems because the money is poor. Now that is one, because how much are they paying you first and foremost in Nigeria? And what is Naira? What's happening to Naira? So the money is not really anything at this point, because you can be, maybe before you'll be doing like an influencing deal for like 200, 300k when money still had a little bit of value. When Naira had a little bit of value. Now you're doing an influencing deal for like 200, 300k. The same everything, time, efforts, resources you're putting into it that you put years ago is what you're going to still put now and see the same amount of money you're going to collect. It doesn't make any sense. On one hand, I understand. And secondly, there are now the people that would ask you to do an influencing deal. You will have an agreement, you sign on it. When it's time to pay, they are speaking English. I don't get it. Why? What's my money miss? Why is it currently entered voicemail? Anyway, moving on, she said, someone would pay you 6 million naira, that's around $3,000, for you to influence for 6 months and post 2 videos a month. The fee was the same when I left Big Brother Naija in 2019, basically what I just finished saying. But it made sense then, because as at then, money still had value. So imagine you're getting paid 6 million naira in 2019. You're doing the same, 6 months job, you're posting twice in a month for that brand deal. And in 2024, you're doing the exact same thing. 6 months. It can't work the same way. And it's the same thing everywhere, because even jobs. A job you'd have done in 2019 for 100,000, 200,000. Is a job you're doing in 2024 for 100,000, 200,000. How are you surviving? At this point, it's all vibes and inshallah. I don't know how to say it, but I feel like that is what it is at this point. Anyway, she goes ahead to say that, but right now, $3,000 is nothing. 6 million seems good, but when you have to convert it to dollars, travel abroad and spend money to look good, there's nothing left. So that is her reason for relocating to the UK, Nigeria's financial crisis. Now, moving on to AY's latest movie, by AY Production, The Waiter. First and foremost, I have watched it. Yes, because I attended the movie premiere and it was beautiful. Hey, you don't want to miss it because the comic relief was amazing. Everything about the movie was beautiful. And I'm not about to do critique movie here, or I'm just going to tell you to go and buy your tickets because it's going to be hitting the cinemas soon. So go and buy your tickets and go and watch it because it was epic. It was beautiful. They had the likes of Shafi Bello, Mofe Damijo, Buchi Franklin, Shine Rossman, Boma Akpore, Regina Daniels, Williams Uchemba, like fantastic actors and actresses. You don't want to miss it. I feel like all the movies that they've done this December, from Thin Line to Alakada Bad and Bougie to The Waiter to Everybody Loves Jennifer, most of the movies that have come out this period, they've just been packing all the gang people, putting there, especially that Everybody Loves Jennifer. They have packed every single person in the industry inside that movie. Anyways, moving, AY also said that he has decided to bring back the Akpos brand. In his words, we decided to bring the Akpos brand back home after touring different countries. The idea is to get the home quality content and relate it to the home story itself. We have a beautiful story, which is going to be the bomb. This is going to be better than every other thing I have done. If you want to get quality film, you must put in the numbers. It's a huge budget. And then he devoured and cleared the plate because he did a fantastic job to it. Last but not the least, I'm going to talk again about Oni Bread. If you don't know who that is, you're doing something wrong. Anyways, after an 8-year absence from the public eye, Olajumoke Oni Bread, the model who met with Tope Alabi, you already know the backstory, made her return in style at the recent Pan-African 10th Music Fashion Runway event in Lagos. Like I said, she was a model. I mean, fantastic job. You should know the story I'm talking about already. I cannot do everything for you because how many am I? Anyways, the mother of two confidently walked on the red carpet during the runway show and she was looking exquisite. Now, she has done previous interviews talking about her relationship with her husband, how she eventually had to leave Limelight and all of that. She was being asked, why did she not talk to Tope Alabi about it? Why did she not do certain things before? Why did she let it get this bad? Why did she take off so much time? But I mean, she's also a human being. She had to take time, heal, recover, and do everything. And now she's back. And I hope that this is not the last of her that we're seeing. In response to criticism, she admitted that her lack of formal education has been a significant hindrance. Like I stated earlier when I started, celebrities and influencers and popular people, all these famous people that do not go to school completely and just go straight into the field, in as much as you're making the money, literacy is also a very beneficial aspect and something that you shouldn't be lacking on. Anyway, she said, I really suffered and lost everything. She talked about how her former management took her to South Africa twice for a documentary, but she had to pay for their flight and accommodation. When she returned to Nigeria, the management person only gave her 50,000 naira. She had no money, nothing. She lost everything and started calling people for food from different people. Just imagine now, from going all the way from there, you're now begging, but to the glory of God, she's rising back up. And I hope that we see more of her and this is not the end and that she comes back, gidigba. So with that being said, stay tuned for more entertainment updates just from me. And if there's any updates, all of these stories I have spoken about right now, trust me, I'm going to come back here and talk about it as I always do. I know they fall your hand. For now, Merry Christmas in advance, guys. I remain your host, The Amarachi. Do not forget to subscribe. Turn on your post notification. It's you that I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. And follow us across all social media platforms at The Eagle Online Nigeria. That is going to be all for now. Get off. Bye.